A lot of folks are going to be heading out there, but it's still hours away. The race doesn't start until almost 4 o'clock. But there is some action going on right now at the track.
Yeah, including our own sports reporter, Rich Nye, trying to see how the bumper cars are working this morning. Hey, Rich.
Yeah, this is the car everybody's going to be cheering for today, right? The 24 of Jeff Gordon, looking for his 6th win at the Brickyard in his final Brickyard 400. Welcome back to the NBC bumper cars. This is a new feature at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for Brickyard weekend, and it's absolutely free to fans. It's in the infield, right behind the NBC production compound. If you see all their trailers come right behind that, it's kind of the carnival of the infield, right by the Chevy stage behind that. Come on back here and check this out today. It will be open from 10 until green flag today at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And joining me right now is Rutledge Wood, part of the NBC sports team calling the NASCAR races. Besides wearing long sleeve shirts on a 90-degree day, what is your job with NBC?
Well, I don't wear Nomex pajamas, so I do not rock the fire suit like so many other people. But I'm lucky enough to get to do fun stuff like this. Come out, have fun with the fans, dig into the history of the tracks, have fun with the drivers. Yesterday we went to the museum. I know you've been to the museum before, but upstairs they had this photo archive, 100 years of photos, over 5 million images, and I got to sit down with another Indiana guy, Tony Stewart, and go through some of the pictures there with him and talk about the history. And then we saw, he had so much fun. We're going to see that today on NASCAR America, 2 o'clock on NBCSN, but then we saw him come out and just set the world on fire for his year. What he did in qualifying yesterday was massive. And I know, of course, you obviously pulling for Jeff Gordon, as we all should.
Well, Tony too.
Tony too, but I think we're going to see Jeff drive with definitely a checkers or wreckers style. You've heard of that before, right?
I have.
That's where, you know, you're either going to win the race or you're going to go home on a rollback. Because I think he only has one place to go. But, you know, fun things like this, come and do the bumper cars. You just never know who you're going to meet here. That's what I love about this kind of stuff. Fun, fun, fun.
Who is this guy behind us, by the way?
It's Danica Patrick's car. Oh, my goodness, that's Kyle Petty. That's NBC analyst Kyle Petty right there. This is amazing. You've got some clout over here.
We have a very good lineup here this morning. Rutledge, let's talk about Tony for a second. Worst season of his NASCAR career. Hasn't won in 2 years. What could a win today do for his season?
Oh, it'd be huge. I mean, especially for a hometown guy, the way that he sees this track and what it meant to him at 7 years old, running home, and he was telling me about the month of May, what that meant to him. This would be huge, you know, and for a time where people, you know, in this sport, when you don't win every single weekend, people immediately start to talk about retirement. He's nowhere near ready for that. He's got years and years left in him. So I think if we saw Tony win this race again, for him, it would set this year on fire. He would just go crazy. It'd be awesome.
And when can we see your story with Tony at the museum?
2 o'clock on NASCAR America, NBCSN. We tried to get Chuck, the weatherman, out here, but I think he's got a restraining order from last time we were here, so my bad. I hope this doesn't violate that, but I'm really glad you're here. I think we should. Oh.
I think it's on, folks. I think it's on.
Rich, look out. They're tight in the corners.
Uh-oh, my seatbelts are coming off already. Again, the race is on NBCSN today. The green flag at 3:50. Rutledge Wood will have your special features. Kyle Petty in the booth calling the race. NBC Sports Network, 3:50. In the meantime, come check this out today. Again, you can drive the bumper cars from 10 until the green flag stops, or drops rather, back here in the infield. This is a lot of fun. John, Naomi, Kelly, we'll send it back to you.
All right.
Yeah,
Sounds
good idea. That takes some skill, right? To be driving a bumper car with your microphone, talking to us, listening to the music.
Those things are not easy to drive. You remember, they don't really, it's not a one-to-one ratio like a race car.
It's like that Austin Powers movie, you know, where they go in and out and then try to find a way to
20-point
move.
turn.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, the race has become much more fan-friendly over the years. That's just one example of it.